We're here in Helsinki, Finland. Get comfortable, this could get a little hairy tonight. I'm Jim Houston with Craig Simpson. Up next, a wild one between Finland and the Montreal Canadiens.
The key for these guys will be using their speed to keep their opponents at bay. They're up against a very aggressive hockey team that tries to intimidate opponents with their physical play.
We're expecting a few big collisions here tonight. All right, now let's get down to center ice for the opening face-off. Face-off won by Koivu. Here comes Teemu Selanne. Throws the puck at the net. Kiprasov hangs on for the whistle. Kiprasov gets in front of the wrist shot and makes the save.
Jim, to him, it was like the puck was a beach ball.
The ref is signaling for the face-off. Another face-off win for Finland. Here's Kimmo Timonen. Kiprasov hangs on for the whistle. About to drop the puck. Kimmo Timonen. Now it's passed to Lettinen. Here comes Lettinen. One-timed it. Here come the Canadiens quickly out of their own zone. He picks off the puck. It's 2-on-1. Puck grabbed by Salo. He passes the puck to Lettinen.
What's the time? Back.
Here comes Lettinen. Taken out. Here's Teemu Selanne.
Okay.
Front of the net, and he's stopped by Kiprasov. They're getting ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Koivu. Here's Yanni Pitkinen. Ooh, quick shot! Behind the net. They're out of their own zone to center. One-time shot. Blocked. Montreal takes possession. They bring the puck to center. One-timer! Here's Olli Jokinen. He steals the puck. One-timed it! He scores! And halfway through the first, they've got the game's first goal.
The goalie was caught in no man's land on that one. What a beautiful pass that was to set up that goal.
No sign of the tough defense here in the first period.
Montreal. Maalin tekijä. Numero 10. Syöttäjä numerolle 22 ja numerolle 25.
And he carries it into the zone. At center, they bring it over the line. One-timed it!
You don't want to go down two this early. What a save. His fillings are going to rattle with that hit. He was pounded.
The puck is about to be dropped. The face-off goes to Finland. Here comes Jokinen. Shot from the point. The Canadiens are solid right down to the fourth line.
Jim, I have a hard time finding many weaknesses on this team. They're smart, they can score goals, and they can grind it out.
That's a tough matchup for anyone. One-time shot. Scores! Midway through the first period, tie game.
This goal was all set up by the pass. Without that feed, there's no way he would have found the back of the net.
A little back and forth so far.
Now the question here seems to be not who can make the big shot, who can make the big save.
Maalin tekijä.
From the blue line, his shot.
Niko Kapanen. Syöttäjä numero 9. Niklas Haag. Ja numero 28. Massi Kukkonen.
The ref indicates a delayed call. Here's Jussi Jokinen, who's already got a shot on target. He gets called for holding. He
wrapped up the other player, and the ref saw it. That's going to mean some time in the box.
Good call, and play will now continue. Oh, you can see that the coach doesn't like that call at all, and he's going to have a word with the official. Finland will try and take advantage of a penalty here.
Well, we haven't seen the power play yet tonight, but we know they're going to be a handful.
They've got great skill on that first unit. One-timer! And he hangs on for a faceoff. It looked like it might get past him.
Not that time.
We're ready for the faceoff. To Pitkanen. Shoots!
Got time.
Now that was a big hit, folks. He just barrels right through him with a tremendous hit.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Montreal. Montreal in control now. Just wide of the net.
Here.
The Canadiens grab the puck. He hits the post, and he stopped that, and he hangs on.
He is one of the best body checkers in the league, and you can see how he explodes through that check.
About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to Team Finland. Out they come to center, and it's brought in over the line. Quick shot, he scores!
There's a perfect example of making good use of power play time. He saw an opportunity to take advantage of the extra man, and he did it.
The faceoff goes to the Canadiens. Puck picked up by Cook. Here comes Lettman. Shoots the puck. Shoots it quickly. Here's Kimmo Timonen. Here's Teemu Selanne. Looking for his first shot on net. Quick shot from the right. From behind the net.
Offside. Clear.
Salo to Lettman. He'll go at him one-on-one. He breaks away. Shot from the slot. And it's touched for icing. Slap shots are tough to stop, and he came up big on that last one.
Well, it came fast, but he stayed with it and makes the save.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Canadiens. Out they'll start. Quick shot! Saved by Kiprusov. To Hagman. Here comes Hagman. Bang! Koistinen has it now. It's a one-on-one battle. Quick shot!
He had to be quick there to keep the score close.
He intercepts it. Here comes Jokinen. Shot the puck from the point. Jumped on by Jokinen. To Jokinen. Wrist shot. Fired the puck just wide of the net. Kapanen. Another quick shot. And he just missed the net. Fires it. Another shot. He had a pretty big gun on that shot, but it got kicked aside. The puck is about to be dropped. Filppula won the draw. The horn signals the end of the first. 2-1 the score. Montreal got on the board first, but they couldn't hold on to that one-goal lead.
Those two unanswered goals definitely sting, but there's still 40 minutes of hockey left to play.
Turned over. Quick shot! Steered aside by Kiprusov. Puck jumped on by Koivu. He passes it to Lettman. Take it out. Montreal grabbed it. Offside. This goaltender's really effective with the puck.
And Jim, that really helps out his defense. When the puck gets dumped in, He's like having a third defenseman back there.
The faceoff goes to Team Finland. They're out of their own zone to center, and it's dumped in. Snaps the shot. Delayed penalty coming up. He's getting called for cross-checking.
I can't see how that was worth a 2-minute penalty.
Montreal is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. That builds confidence and keeps momentum going.
We're ready for the faceoff. To Pitkanen.
Shot the puck on the slot.
That's blocked by the defender.
And he did well to keep his team within one.
Grabbed by Montreal. The Finns take possession. They bring the puck to center. That's offside. No goals yet for this guy, but he was instrumental in getting at least 1 point on the board.
Well, you do what you can. If you can't be the star, you can still help out your teammates.
Montreal Canadiens take possession of the puck. Here's Sammy Salo. One-time shot. That's blocked and didn't get through. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Team Finland. Cleared down the ice by Salo. Montreal is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Pass up to Edmund. Now he just dumps the puck in. Nifty little move there. Fires it from the right. Here's Sammy Salo. He passes the puck to Koivu. To Kapanen. It's 2-on-1. Shoots quickly. Behind the net. They move it into the neutral zone. Bergenheim. Here comes Tuomo Ruutu. He intercepts the pass. One-timer. Scooped up by Finland. Another shot. Finland finds it to Ruutu. Bergenheim. Pitkanen, one-time shot. He clearly saw that shot.
Not a monumental save, but definitely a good one.
About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to Team Finland. Blasts it right on. He gets checked. Finland takes possession. Into the corner he goes. Delayed call. He gets called for interference.
He'll be spending the next 2 minutes in the penalty box.
And you can see the coach is having a word with the official about that last call. Montreal will go on the power play once again. They weren't able to capitalize on their first power play. Let's see if they can do it here. Montreal takes control. And he hangs onto the puck for the whistle.
An absolutely huge hit. The one thing you can't do is play with your head down, and he follows through and absolutely explodes into that hit.
Face-off won by Koivu. One-timer. Blocked.
up and looking for the number of that truck.
They're getting ready for the face-off. To Salah, picked off. There's a minute gone by on this current man advantage, and they haven't been able to... shot! From behind the net. They gain the blue line on the attack. Less than 2 minutes to go in this second period. The puck is about to be dropped. The face-off goes to Team Finland. Finland scooped it up.
Toista jäljellä 1 minuutti.
Montreal is now 0 for 2 on the power play. Thunderous hit into the boards. Kaukonen. The horn signals the end of the second. 2-1 the score as we head for the intermission. Montreal is behind 2-1 and the third period gets underway. We're ready for the face-off. Another face-off win for Finland. To Solani. Now he's moved it into the attacking zone. To Lettinen. The ref is signaling for the face-off. Teemu Salani. Backhand shot. He misses. One-time shot. He misses. Kiprasov stopped that. To Saku Koivu, an all-round great player who's also a great guy. He shoots. Montreal moves out to center. One-timer! The Finns take possession. Out they come to center. Here comes Teemu Salani. One-time shot. Kiprasov covers up. Montreal isn't getting nearly enough pressure on the goal here.
Not at all, Jim. They've got to start getting pucks to the net. Look for an ugly one.
The faceoff goes to Finland. Goes behind his net. They're out of their own zone to center. It's turned over in the attacking zone. Here's Lidman. To Olli Jokinen. Shoots the puck just wide of the goal. Montreal gobbles it up. The ref indicates a delayed call. He's getting called for interference.
His intensity got him into trouble that time.
Montreal gets another 2-minute power play. Let's see if they can generate a few more chances this time. Jumped on by Koivu. He dumped it in. He intercepted it. Here's Jere Lettinen. He clears it out. Montreal takes possession. They're into the attacking zone. And he hangs on to the puck. About to drop the puck. Face-off won by Kapanen. Here's Kimmo Timonen. Corralled by Finland. And he hangs on for a face-off. Finland is one tough opponent. They've got solid players right down through their bench, and they play a smart game.
Well, you can't make mistakes against this team. They've got just too much talent.
To Sami Salo. Montreal continues to struggle on the power play. They're now 0 for 3. Taken out. Here's Sami Kapanen. He picks off the puck. Quick shot! Hit the man in front of the net. Kapanen goes offside, and the play is stopped. They're getting ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to Team Finland. Dumped in by Kukkonen. Finland takes possession. Kaukonen. Kiprasov hangs on for the whistle. Good save on that last attempt.
He's moving well, that's for sure.
The puck is about to be dropped. Koistinen. Here comes Tuomo Ruutu. Fearlessly blocked. Taken out. Bergenheim. Sharp-angled shot. Blocked in front of the net. He steals it to Tuomo Ruutu. A turnover. Koistinen. Kaukonen. Now it's passed to Ruutu. Delayed penalty coming up. Oh, what a defensive play to knock the puck off its stick. He gets called for high sticking.
It's good to play with an edge, but if you go too far, you'll get the penalty.
Finland has one power play goal already, and they'll get a second opportunity here. Salani. Backhanded shot from the right.
Good job to keep his team in it with time running out here in the third. Jim, this guy loves to pick goalies apart.
He's a true marksman.
Hey, you put him in the slot with a puck and he scores 9 out of 10. It doesn't matter who's in goal.
Down to the final 2 minutes of the third period. One-timer. Jumped on by Finland.
Viimeinen peliminuutti.
To Ruutu. Less than a minute to go in this third period. To Lettinen. He turned the puck over. Salo. To Lettinen. And out he comes. Here comes Tuomo Ruutu. Koivu behind the net. To Salani. One-time shot. And another shot. He denied them that time, but they're really on top of him.
Well, Jim, he could use some help from his penalty killers.
We're ready for the face-off. Finland is now 1 for 2 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Here comes Lettinen. Into the last 10 seconds of the third. Here come the Canadiens, desperate for the goal to tie this game. That ends it. The Canadiens lost this game. 2-1 the final score.
Ja yksi tähti Suomi. Numero 28, Lassi Kukkonen. 2 tähteä Suomi. Numero 39, Mikko Kaka. Ottelun 3 tähden pelaaja Suomi. Numero 4, Timo Timonen.
From the Hartwell Arena in Helsinki, Finland, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. For EA Sports, goodbye.
See you next time.